Welcome back to Sports Extra. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Manasse Mahungu has a new village, Doherty High School. Manasse arrived in the United States in October from Namibia in Africa. He made the basketball team, was a rising star in the program until a fateful day in January. Manasse Mahungu loves basketball. So much so that on the first day of basketball practice at Doherty High School, he walked 40 minutes to school for a 5 a.m. practice.
Loves basketball more than any other kid in the program.
His love for the game is just unreal.
Traveling a great distance is nothing new for Manasse. In October, along with his mother and brother, they left their home country in Namibia in Africa for Colorado Springs as political refugees.
I had to start a new life in a different place, get to know new people, have different opportunities.
Manasse got to meet new people thanks to the basketball team at Doherty.
The first time I saw him, I said, damn, he's fast. I was really surprised because I wasn't expecting that.
Being new to the country, let alone at Doherty, no one in the Spartans program knew much about Manasse, but instantly they learned that his smile and warm personality makes people gravitate toward him.
His presence is real contagious for sure.
The kindest soul.
This kind soul fit in quickly, catching the attention of the coaches for his athleticism and his basketball intellect. But he would tire quickly in games. They just assumed he wasn't acclimated to the altitude.
Let's go, let's go. We were expecting something from him that he really couldn't give us, but we knew was in him.
On January 16th, Manasse, a freshman, got to play for the sophomore team at Legend High School.
Manasse was playing great for us.
He was playing great, but then he had to come out of the game because he was experiencing chest pains.
He started having the chest pains and coach get me out, so I tried calling timeout.
Once they called the timeout, I just felt breathing became really, really hard. So I wanted to sit out a little bit, but I wanted to tell coach about it, but I didn't have the breath to, so.
Comes out during the timeout, sits down, and I'm coaching, doing the huddle, whatever, and then turn around, come out of the huddle, and he collapsed.
Manasse collapsed on the court and lost consciousness.
Last thing I remember, when I fell, in my head I was like, is this the end?
The athletic trainers at Legend High School rushed into action.
When we first got there, he had a pulse, and not too long after I lost radial pulse, and then a few seconds later, Sarah lost the carotid pulse. I grabbed the AED, put it on, and administered the shock and did first round of CPR.
Maddie England and Sarah Kramer saved his life.
I have the ability and the tools, and I was, able to help him.
He was taken to the hospital and eventually ended up at Children's Hospital in Aurora. Manasse was in critical condition.
The first day I woke up, it was on a Tuesday. I just woke up, I looked at my mom, she was in tears. I woke up on Thursday. That's when I realized I was in the hospital, and then I asked my mom, why am I here? She didn't want to tell me. So I didn't bother asking anymore.
Doctors determined that Manasse had a heart defect.
So I tried moving, I couldn't move. My whole upper body wasn't just working at all.
6 days later, he had open heart surgery. Doctors more or less went in and untwisted his coronary arteries.
Just pulled down the bed sheet, and then saw on my chest I'm having a scar, so I was I told my mom, did something happen when I was playing basketball? And then she was like, yeah.
The crazy part is when we went into the hospital and seen him after surgery, he literally just pulls his shirt down and says, look what I got. You know what I mean? Just the grit and the kid, Nothing phases him.
Manasse told me that he remembers the feeling he used to have in his chest, even when he was playing basketball in his native land.
Whenever I run a lot, I just feel like a pinch in my heart and I can't breathe. It's just hard for me to breathe.
Everyone who loves and cares for Manasse is breathing a sigh of relief.
God is really good. He really is.
I really thank God that like he's good now.
It's just puts a smile on your face at the end of the day, and helps you sleep at night.
Today, we unite the Doherty and Legend communities to celebrate the life of an extraordinary young man.
Last week at Legend High School, they celebrated the life of Manasse.
It's good emotions this time instead of stress emotions.
Yes, I'm starting to let that sink in, that I saved a life. Initially, that just didn't compute. It's a humbling feeling.
Thank you for reacting quickly and being there for him. Thank you very much. Thanks for your dedication.
Just knowing that he's okay. He's going to be okay. And he gets to live another day because all the right people were in the right places at the right time.
Even Legend High School legend and current Boston Celtic Derek White sent him his best wishes.
We're all cheering for you. Wish you the best of luck on your recovery. Just keep going, keep fighting, and good luck, and you got a fan in me.
Are you glad you came to the U.S.?
Yeah, because if this happened in Africa, I don't think so I could have survived or anything. So,
thanks to life-saving measures, the kid with a heart of gold can now live out his basketball dreams.
I just want to be a better person and be better than I was before.
It's amazing to see a kid go through something like that and still have a bright smile.
It truly is. As Coach Dalton likes to say, Manasse lights up a room with his presence. All I can say is thank goodness for Legend High School's emergency plan, because now Manasse gets to share his beautiful spirit with the rest of the world. Manasse, I look forward to watching you play basketball for the next 3 years at Doherty High School. Godspeed, my friend. More Sports Extra after the break.